proud to broadcast high school athletics online from Portland's West Side. We are West Side Mobile Media, Banks, Oregon.
Good evening and welcome back to Banks Braves basketball as we get our rosters. Time to send it over to Jonathan Lee, who will kick things off for our girls broadcast. Okay. Getting our rosters ready for the girls broadcast.
Thanks for joining us online for this broadcast of Banks Braves High School Athletics on Westside Mobile Media. Banks Braves Athletic broadcasts are brought to you by Jason Bond Remodeling, Jim's Market, Sarah Hesselman, Premier Property Group, Christy Van Peter at Caliber Home Loans, LaHaye's Custom Embroidery,
that's what I said before.
Banks Post Newspaper, Wanna Credit Union, Main Street Pizza, Goggins Creek Coffee, Specialty Screen Printing, GorgeNet ISP, Econo Fab Pole Buildings, In Likeness of You Party Events, and Oregon Army National Guard. Now, here's the voice of Westside Mobile Media, Trevor Beard, alongside color analyst Jonathan Lee.
Friday night hoops. It's a wet night outside. Inside, the nets will be flowing like sweet string music for all the buckets being scored. It's two of the best girls basketball schools Oregon has to offer at the Class 3A level. The top ranked 12-0 Banks Lady Braves, 1-0 in the Coastal Range League against number 4, 11-2 Corbett Cardinals, coming in also 1-0 in the 3A CRL, the Coastal Range League. Let the fur fly. It's time to get it all started. Good evening. I'm Jonathan Lee. To my right, that's Trevor Beard. Trevor, last time these two schools met, it was right here on this court. It was in February or March. It was the 4A state first round game.
Yeah, last time these two teams met, the Schimmel sisters got hot and led Corbett with a win in that game to the state quarterfinals in Marshfield and North Bend, and advanced all the way to the third place title game for Corbett, taking home some hardware from the tournament last year. And with them back, I think the Coastal Range League will once again be a two-team, maybe a three-team race with Riverdale, but I think Banks' win on Wednesday night was key in determining either second or third. If Banks does finish second behind Corbett, I think it's going to be Banks and Corbett 1 and 2 for girls supremacy in the Coastal Range League this year.
Well, we said back then in the post-game show that the next time these two teams would meet would be as 3A Coastal Range League rivals. Well, that is to today. That was in the past. Now we've got the future has become the present, and finally we get to see them on the court back here in game number 2 of the Coastal Range League season. And as you said, this will go a long way because the winner of this game tonight is going to have their name on the top line in this league at 2-0, leading everybody else. So it's a huge game early on. I know the Lady Braves are pumped for this one. They are wearing their pink shooting shirts over their white uniforms tonight. It is a pink out night here at Banks High School, located in the far west Portland metro area. We are about 15, 20 minutes or so west of downtown Portland. The Corbett Cardinals, though, they win the trip for the farthest trip to get here, coming down east of Troutdale. They have a long way to go out I-84. And for Corbett, I just hope that this game gets over. It's 7:30 tip, so I hope this game gets over quickly tonight, Trevor, because there's a closure tonight that's happening on I-84. A big, of course, it's part of the Better Red Max project. I-84 is shutting down in all lanes at 10 o'clock tonight, so hopefully they can get home before that closure happens. But we got a great coaching match. The matchup inside the matchup tonight is at the coaching match. It's going to be a great chess match between Bill Schimmel, longtime coach for the Corbett Cardinals, and Nick Rizzo, who's coming back. It's his first year back as the head coach for the Banks Lady Braves, and we've seen some great things already out of this Lady Braves team, out of the philosophy of Coach Rizzo. Not taking anything away from the former coach, Brandon Begley, but Nick Rizzo just bringing in, it just gave them a new feel, and the Lady Braves really seem to be embracing it.
Yeah, nice to see a packed house tonight. Had kind of a dismal crowd in the win over Riverdale on Wednesday. Hopefully this crowd top 5 matchup can make a difference tonight for the home team. A lot of pink across the way, but it's going to come down to, we talked about it in the pregame for the boys game. I think can this Braves defense, it's going to be key for Banks. It's been key for them in all their wins this year. Are they going to be able to control the Schimmel sisters and keep them under 20 points a game? I think if the Schimmel sisters both are able to score 20 plus, Corbett comes out with a win tonight, unfortunately.
And of course he's talking about Allie and Lily Schimmel. Allie, the 5'10" junior guard center. Lily Schimmel, the 5'7" sophomore guard forward. It was Lily that lit them up in the playoff game as just a freshman who she could not miss from the three-point arc. So it's going to be really a key for the Lady Braves tonight is how well they can get out on the perimeter shooters. And, of course, they come out with full court pressure, so it'll be how well for Corbett it's going to be how can they break the press, because not many teams have been able to handle that, and it's usually elevated Banks that we've seen, Trevor, over the last couple of ball games that we've done, like Wednesday night again against Riverdale. Banks scored the first 7 points, and it was, again, forcing turnovers off of that press. They have come away with some big runs in the last couple of games. Those runs that they'd be able to create it off of that full court pressure defense early on has been the key runs that's led them to the win.
Yeah, I think another key matchup, too, is going to be the size advantage for Banks. Madison Walker at 5'11", tallest player on either side. Allie Schimmel, the tallest player for Corbett at 5'10", and she plays more like a guard, not really a post player. So if Banks is able to get the ball inside to Madison Walker, is she going to be able to convert those layup opportunities to points, which she improved last year some compared to her last game, compared to early in the season. But in what should be a close game tonight, Banks is going to have to take advantage of every offensive opportunity, and hopefully with their pressure defense and their press, have more offensive possessions and opportunities off of forced turnovers and transition buckets.
Well, you know what they say, Trevor. It's not always the size of the cardinal in the fight. It's the size of the bark in the cardinal. And have you ever seen a cardinal do some pecking? They can do some damage. And, of course, I'm talking about the Corbett Cardinals tonight. But the Braves, they've got a weapon. You know, they've got the hammer. They can scalp you, and that would be the full court pressure for the Lady Braves. Can they scalp the Cardinals tonight with their pressure here at the reservation known as Banks High School? It's going to be a fun one tonight. Taking a look at the rosters, you'll see it right there on your screen. The roster for the Corbett Cardinals: 5'10" junior guard center Allie Schimmel. She's wearing the letter O. Lily Schimmel is a 5'7" sophomore guard forward. That's her sister. She's number 1. Ava Blanchard, 5'8" junior forward, wearing number 2. Carly Hardy, a 5'6" junior center. Maddie Lanter, a 5'1" senior guard. She will sometimes play in the post. Ella Holwedge, and that's another thing for this. We talked about Corbett being a family affair. Well, it really is, because Bill Schimmel, the head coach, his daughters, Allie and Lily, are on the team. They will likely start. And then Aaron Holwedge, his daughter is Ella Holwedge. And then Brody Donahue, another assistant coach, his daughter is Taylor Donahue. really is a family affair here. And it's a family affair, really a family atmosphere here for the Banks Braves. That's a great touch. We're getting ready for the starting lineups, and several youth down there from the youth basketball program here at Banks, donned in the pink shirts, ready to form a line for the Lady Braves as they are introduced here as we get set to play some basketball. It's time to throw it up and play. And they're going to introduce the starting lineups for the Corbett Cardinals, first of all. We're just a moments away, although we're going to get that right now. Finishing up the Taylor Donahue also on there, 5'7" sophomore guard. Sai Snowden, 5'5" freshman guard. And Malaya Cannon-Peterson, a 5'8" sophomore center. Getting the start, as we told you, wearing the letter O, it's the 5'10" junior, Allie Schimmel. And then her sister, Lily, also starting there at the guard forward, 5'7" sophomore. And number 10, Maddie Lanter, the 5'1" senior guard, maybe small, but plays huge. And also starting number 11, Ella Holwebs, a 5'7" junior guard. And number 23, Taylor Donahue, a 5'7" sophomore guard. That's your starting five for the 11-2 Corbett Cardinals. And now the starting lineups for the, we're just going to send it down to not compete, send it down to the public address. The Banks Lady Braves 12-0, 1-0 in the Coastal Range League. There you have it, as we expected, the starting five for the 12-0 Banks Lady Braves. It is number 5, Alex Saunders, the senior. Jocelyn Janisek, the junior. Number 10, starting also at a guard, Madison Bigsby. I like to call them Madison squared. Madison Bigsby, number 15. Madison Walker, number 22. And, of course, you've got the distributor, the ultimate distributor, the point guard, the senior. Number 23, Haley Evans, running the point for the Banks Lady Braves, but they've also got backup point guard as well. That's the thing, Trevor, that makes this team very tough this year, is they've got a bona fide, legit second unit.
And one of the things, just before we went on the air, one of the a gentleman sitting just below us, big contingency here from Corbett tonight, said Corbett has almost no bench, and that may play key tonight in this game for Banks to win.
And as I just told you, this year, the Lady Braves, they've got a bona fide second unit. Particularly, I'm talking of their backup point guard, Jordan Maller. She's just about as good as Haley Evans. And that's saying something. Ready to jump center here. It'll be Madison Walker against Allie Schimmel, and Corbett will get it first. They're wearing their black jerseys with red numbers and trim. They're going left to right as we view things together. Schimmel has it on the left wing, immediately throws up a three, rim it off, no good. Rebound, Madison Walker. That's going to be a key. Madison on the glass. Here's a long baseball pass down to Alex Saunders in the lane. Throw it off to the glass, bounces on the rim, won't go. Foul is going to be called, and Alex Saunders are going to have to do her work from the free throw line here. So we're 21 seconds into it, and our first foul, it's called against Ella Holwedge. First team foul against the Corbett Cardinals. First free throw coming up for Alex Saunders. Takes a couple of dribbles. Release, rotation, rim it off. First free throw, no good. We saw this Wednesday night, too. She missed her first free throw and then knocked it down the next four. Takes another spin of the ball, couple of dribbles, another spin. Release, rotation, splash. 1 out of 2 for Alex, and here's the full court pressure with the Braves up 1-0. Corbett does break it this time to get it across the timeline. Little lay-in, no good. Schimmel, the rebound. That won't go. Rebound, Madison Walker. Her second rebound. Gets it ahead to Haley Evans. Bringing it up to Jocelyn Janisek. Or Bigsby, excuse me. Back to Haley. Inside it goes to Saunders. Over to Madison Walker. It went right through her hands, and a turnover to Corbett. Come back the other way. Maddie Lanter has it. Brings it up Tries to go over the side. That's going to be a turnover to Corbett. 7:11 to go. Lady Braves leading at 1-0. 1 out of 2 free throws from Alex Saunders. Corbett going to bring a little bit of full court pressure now. Madison Walker will get it inbounds to Bigsby. Madison Bigsby, and she's going to bring it up with a head of steam. Going to go all the way inside. Now going to try to go. She walked to the basketball. Yeah, that's a good call. Came down and picked up her dribble and then just couldn't find anywhere to go with it and moved her pivot foot. Allie Schimmel back the other way. Show and go all the way to the rack and score it. There's our first field goal. Allie Schimmel and Corbett up 2-1. 1 minute and 7 seconds in. Haley Evans has it in backcourt. Ahead to Bigsby. Right side out high. Going to drive in. Now kick it out to Haley Evans. Set it up. Nick Rizzo calls out play 2. Yells it out. Evans inside that nice pass for Alex Saunders off the glass and in. Alex Saunders. And she's got 3 points tonight. And it's 3-2. Braves back in front. Corbett breaks the press. Jocelyn Janicek on Schimmel. Now Saunders picks her up. They get it off in the corner. Right wing, right corner 3 is off. Rebound Haley Evans. 3rd rebound for the Lady Braves. Another chance to build upon that 1-point lead of 3-2. Evans has it in the front court. Hounded. Now Evans going to drive inside. Pulls up from the left elbow. It's no good, but she was fouled on the shot. Foul going to be charged to Taylor Donahue. Hacking on the arm. Second team foul against Corbett. First personal on Taylor Donahue. 2 shots for Haley Evans. Eyes the hoop. And hit every part of the rim and dropped in. And the Braves up by 2, 4-2. 6:04 to go, opening quarter. Haley, a couple of authoritative dribbles. Release, rotation, off the front of the iron, no good. 1 out of 2. Rebound, fought for, won by Saunders. Goes back up, no. Rebound, Madison Walker goes back up, and she is fouled. She earns the reward. Madison Walker will go to the free throw line. Great to see the tenacious and then also the fundamental keeping the ball high. That's what you want to do. A lot of times she brings it down, but she keeps the ball high and gets the foul. That's the product right there, keeping the ball high. And the free throw drops right through for Madison Walker, and it's 5-2 Banks. Madison, couple of dribbles with authority, couple of deep knee bends, throws it up, release, rotation, splash. 2 out of 2 from the line from Madison. That's a good sign. And the Lady Braves on top 6-2. Stolen in backcourt by Jocelyn Janicek to Madison Bigsby. Pulls up, nope, get it back up, and we're going to get a foul against one of the Cardinals. They fouled a hack on the head, is what the official called. It's Taylor Donahue, her 2nd foul, 14th foul against Corbett. Saunders to inbound, far side, looking for someone to get it into, finds Madison Walker, one-on-one in the lane, spin move, no good. Rebound, Janicek goes up, fouled, no call. And here comes Corbett back the other way. Ball was loose. It was stolen away, and an over and back violation on Corbett. That's a good call. Turnover, Corbett. And Banks will get the ball back. 5:37 to go. A chance to add to their 4-point lead. Madison Walker will inbound it. Front of the scorer's table. To Jocelyn Janicek in backcourt. Ahead to Haley Evans. She gets it across the timeline. Driving inside. Pull up from the right elbow. No good. Rebound. Madison Walker. Score it! 8-2. The Lady Braves lead by 6, and they are pouring it on here. We come back the other way. 3-ball, corner pocket for Corbett. No good. Rebound coming down long carom to Corbett. No good. Rebound, Madison Walker rips it away. And here comes the Lady Braves. Haley Evans, long full court pass to Alex Saunders. Goes inside. Now she's going to stop, get it back on top. And it's loose out of bounds. I believe it was tipped by Corbett, and yes, it was. Banks will retain possession. Alex Saunders will inbound it across the way in front of the parents section. Saunders high overhead, inside to Madison Walker, spin around in the lane, and she was fouled. Corbett fans want the block, but they don't know basketball. The officials do. And it's a foul. 2 free throws coming up for Madison Walker. 2 for 2 from the line. That's why the officials are wearing stripes and not the fans. First free throw on the way. It's in. 3 for 3 for Madison Walker. Banks adding to their run, make it a 7-point lead. It's an 8-0 run for the Lady Braves, and Bill Schimmel is incensed, enraged, indignified. And he's got to call a timeout. And that's going to be a full timeout. So we'll step away, we'll break away. 9-2, Braves lead it. They're on an 8-0 run with 5:02 to go. Back after this, you're listening to Lady Braves basketball, built by Jason Bond Remodeling.
Want to give your kitchen or bath a fresh new look? Jason Bond Remodeling has over 20 years experience fabricating and installing stone countertops and can upgrade your home with the countertops of your dreams without the dreamy price tag. They pride themselves on quality and customer satisfaction. They also offer cabinet installation and will do their best to beat any bid by 10%. Based in Washington County and will service most Portland area locations. For quality kitchen and bath remodels, call Jason Bond Remodeling at 503-430-0145.
Quarter, Banks Lady Braves on an 8-0 run, doing it with defense and rebounding. Trevor?
Yeah, we talked about the size of Madison Walker and the bench. Corbett already picked up 2 fouls on Donahue, and Madison Walker's played key at the defensive boards and in the low post early offensively for Banks.
3 free throws, 4th free throw coming up, rim it off, no good. Rebound, Alex Saunders takes the dribble, back up and in! Alex Saunders! And she's got 6 points already. It's 11-2, a 10-0 run for the Lady Braves. To Schimmel, and that ball stolen away by Saunders. She's coming down 1-on-2. Saunders gives it off for Haley Evans in the corner. Now inside to Saunders, goes up, off the glass, no good, gets her own rebound, goes up strong against the defense, gets the foul, and they'll go to the line. A chance to add to this run. It's a 10-0 run, a good foul called by the officials. 4:37 to go in the quarter. Lady Braves up 9, a 10-0 run, a chance to add to it. Alex Saunders, release, rotation, splash. Five points for Alex. 12-2 with 4:37 to go. 6 fouls against Corbett, none for Banks. Second free throw, back iron and out. Rebound loose on the floor, picked up by Lily Schimmel. Corbett comes back the other way. 3-pointer, left wing, rim it off, no good. Rebound, Madison Walker. That's her 5th rebound here in the first quarter. She has come to play. Bad news for Corbett. Haley Evans has it into the front court. Guarded by Donahue. Off to Madison Walker, whips it over to Madison Bigsby. Back on top to Haley Evans. Over to Bigsby, right wing. Madison gonna put up the ball on the floor now, terminates her dribble. Gets it inside for Walker. It's stolen away, loose on the court, and controlled by Corbett. 4 minutes to go in the first quarter, 12-2 Braves. Coming back the other way, over to Schimmel. Lily Schimmel, a 3 is no good. Rebound, 6th rebound for Madison Walker in the first quarter. That's huge for the Lady Braves. She also has 3 points. Evans off to Tyler Rose, loses it, loses the handle, turnover. Here comes Corbett back the other way. And we got a foul going to be called against the Lady Braves. I think that's Alex Saunders they're going to get. Yes, it is. First foul, first team foul. Corbett fans applauding because they had 6 fouls called against them, and that's the first foul against the Lady Braves with 3:33 to go in the opening quarter. Corbett will put the ball in play underneath their own basket. Lily Schimmel will try to get it in. Finds Maddie Lanter. Right corner, guarded by Evans. Back to Lily. Over to Ella Holwedge. Back to Lanter. To Holwedge. Up top, splits the defense. Going to go up, and a foul is going to be called on the drive. A reach-in foul by Tyler Rose. Jocelyn Janicek checking back in for the Banks Lady Braves. In for Madison Bigsby. We'll get a nice rest. 11 seconds off the clock. Lily Schimmel to inbound again. Gets it into Holwedge. Or that's Lanter, excuse me. Now over to Donahue. Cross-court pass, dangerous pass, but they get it effective. Lily Schimmel has it on the wing, on top, trying to go for her sister. She does save it into Donahue. Taylor going to drive inside, and we're going to get a bump, a reach in by Haley Evans, and a bump. She's shaking her head, didn't like it. That's a little bit ticky-tack. These are makeup calls is what these are. These are like the officials looking up at the timeout and seeing 6-0 on the fouls, and they're going, oh, we need to even this up. That's exactly what this is. Whether they're actual fouls or not, they're just makeup. They're trying to make it even. That's all they're trying to do. Pull-up jumper for Taylor Donahue is no good. Rebound coming down to Alex Saunders, and we got a foul against Corbett on the rebound. And that's going to go against, well, we'll wait for the official signal. Yeah, that's going to go against Lily Schimmel, her second. 7th team foul. Braves are going to be shooting free throws from here on out, and we're still in the first quarter with under 3 to go. Free throw is up in the air. It's good for McKenna King, who's checked into the lineup. 13-2. It's a 12-0 run for the Lady Braves. Second free throw, McKenna is in the air. It's in the bottom of the net. McKenna King. Braves are hitting their free throws. 14-2, make it a 13-0 run. Full court pressure on again. Corbett barely breaks it. Go baseline, now cross court. Whip it up to the right wing to Holwedge. Going to drive inside against Madison Walker. No good. And they're going to call a foul. If that's on Madison, that's unbelievable. That's crazy because Madison was stuck in. She didn't even move. She held her ground, didn't move. No foul call. No foul. But they're going to call a foul anyways because, again, they're trying to even up the fouls. That's what they're trying to do right now. Free throw on the way. It's in. And that's exactly what Coach Rizzo's trying to explain to the official right now. It's like she didn't move. That's a pretty obvious ploy what the officials are doing right now. They're just trying to even up the foul disparity. And we got a turnover. Let's see. It's going to be Corbett ball underneath. Lily Schimmel will inbound. Looking for something to get it into. And it's stolen away to Jocelyn Janicek. Saves to Haley Evans. Loses it. Gets it back to Madison Walker in backcourt. Ahead to Janicek. Back to Evans. Gets it across to the front court. Has it at the Arrowhead logo. Going to drive to the left side now this time. Nice feed to Tyler Rose. Couldn't finish. Rebound Saunders or McKenna King. She scores it. McKenna King with 4 points. It's 16-3. Lady Braves up by 13. Shot up, no good. Air ball by Corbett. Rebound by McKenna King. Haley Evans controls. Bank student section letting them know it was an air ball. Haley Evans drives to the left side. Now back inside for Walker. Out to Janicek. Three-pointer. Corner pocket, no good. It hits the backboard and goes out of bounds. Now the difference there is that's not an air ball. That hit the backboard. So turnover by the Lady Braves. That's about the only thing they're doing wrong here in this first quarter is got to keep the turnovers down against good teams. Schimmel has it. That's Allie Schimmel. Drives inside, throws it right to Jocelyn Janicek. Turnover to Corbett. Here comes JJ into the front court, trying to go for McKenna King, and the ball's swatted out of bounds by Corbett. So the Braves will inbound it. Alex Saunders comes back in for McKenna King. Janicek is out there. Madison Bigsby, Tyler Rose, Saunders, and Madison Walker. Janicek has it right now, right wing. Nice bounce pass inside to Saunders. Goes up, reverse lay-in, no good. Rebound comes down to Corbett. Allie Schimmel comes away with it. Ahead to Taylor Donahue running the lane, and she scores it. Taylor Donahue, her first 2 points of the night. It's 16-5, under a minute 30 to go. 16-5 Braves. Janicek has it. Splits the defense with the pass, and then a bad pass by Madison Walker. Turnover. Allie Schimmel with the steal. Coming back the other way. Going to drive to the left side. Kick it off to Lily Schimmel. Three-pointer right wing, no good. Rebound, JJ. Jocelyn Janicek. Jocelyn looking ahead. Up the floor. Up to Madison Walker. Over to Madison Bigsby. Three-pointer, no good. Rebound, one and done. Coming down to Corbett. Back the other way to Taylor Donahue on the break. Nope, she's got to back it out because Janicek was there. Good position. Shot is up, no good. Rebound, Madison Bigsby to Walker to Jocelyn Janicek. Janicek trying to go for Tyler Rose, and Tyler Rose wasn't looking. She was just dragging it away through the back of their head, so a turnover. Three-pointer on the way for Corbett is no good. Rebound comes down to Lily Schimmel. Get it on top to Holwedge. Takes the free throw line jumper, no good. Rebound, Tyler Rose. And Jocelyn Janicek has it. Jocelyn running the point. Jocelyn gets it across now. I don't think anything happened to Haley Evans. I think she's just getting a blow. Three-pointer for Tyler Rose is no good. Rebound, Madison Bigsby goes up, has her shot blocked, and controlled by Corbett. 2 seconds to go. Corbett throws up a desperation heave. It's no good. Hits off the backboard, and that's the end of the first quarter with our score. The Banks Lady Braves 16, the Corbett Cardinals 5. That's the end of the first quarter. We'll be back after this from Jim's Market.
Jim's Market in Banks is an institution serving the community for generations. They're actively involved in events and athletics from the youth league to high school level. Let them serve you with their locally grown fresh produce, fresh bakery items, including custom cakes, and quick hot food from their in-store deli. Jim's Market, conveniently located at the south entrance to Banks.
Points for Haley. 8 minutes up on the board. Is both teams still talking about their adjustments here from the first quarter, with the Lady Braves up by 11 here in the first quarter. Trevor Beard alongside I'm Jonathan Lee alongside Trevor Beard, but Trevor, we've talked about it before. It's we talked about in the pregame. The Banks Lady Braves, they seem to go on these early runs, and it seems to set the tone. They went on a 13-0 run, and they're still up by double digits.
Yeah, it's been the size of Madison Walker controlling the boards for Banks. They're still able to get some turnovers, even against the much better Schimmel twins, and everything Corbett's gotten, they're forcing them to shoot from the outside. Haley
Evans back on the floor to start the second quarter. She has it as the Lady Braves go right to left as we see things on the screen. Bigsby has it cross court. Dangerous pass, stolen away by Corbett. It's Holwedge, goes up, no good, but foul is called on Haley Evans. As Haley put her hand up, but she also moved her hand forward, and every time you bring your arm forward, they're going to get you every time, Trevor.
Yeah, she's shaking her head no. I'm not sure about that one, but I think that's her second foul. She's got to be careful the rest of the way.
Yeah, second foul, 15 foul against the Braves. Free throw is good for Holwedge. She's got 3 points, all of them from the line. Second free throw on the way. It hits every part of the rim and drops through. So Corbett with the first 2 points of the second quarter. It's 16-7, down to 9. Back the other way come the Lady Braves. Walker inside for Saunders, takes a bounce dribble, no good on the shot. Rebound coming down to Corbett. Braves got to do better on the offensive glass. Get more second opportunities. Ball goes in the corner. Great ball movement by Corbett. That's a rainbow three by Taylor Donahue. And she's got 5 points here, and it's a 6-point game, 16-10. Little 5-0 run for Corbett. A steal by Lily Schimmel. Ball still loose, and it's out of bounds to Banks. So a break there for the Lady Braves. It looked like they were going to turn it over, and then Corbett couldn't hang on. So Banks will get it. Haley Evans will inbound it underneath her own basket. Gets it in high to the high post to Madison Walker. Tries to go inside and throws it right to one of the Cardinals. Ahead to Donahue on the break, and she scores it. Donahue leads all scorers with 7 points for Corbett, and it's 16-12. A little run to open the second quarter to answer that run. It's a 7-0 run for Corbett. There's another turnover. Stepping in the passing lane is Holwedge. She's coming back the other way. Bounce pass, and it's nicely ripped away by Madison Bigsby, who came out of nowhere to knock that pass out of bounds. And a timeout called by Coach Nick Rizzo. That's a good timeout It's a 30-second timeout, so we'll keep it here with 6:43 to go. Good timeout by Nick Rizzo. And what do you think he's talking about, Trevor?
One thing mainly I think is passing. Just first couple possessions for Banks offensively in the second quarter. Great job by Corbett to play the passing lanes. They got to get some ball fakes or something if they're going to try to go inside. They can't keep telegraphing stuff down in the low block, or Corbett's gonna bite on it every time and come up with easy steals.
Yeah, 7-0 run right now for Corbett to start the second quarter. Lady Braves just need to. We talked about this in the boys game for Corbett against the Banks boys. Corbett's boys were telegraphing their passes, and the Banks Lady Braves kind of doing that right now in the second quarter. Still leading by 4 points, but they need to make better, crisper passes, as you were talking about. So Lady Braves back on defense. Janasek, and the ball comes upside to Holwich, takes that deep NBA three and hits it. Ella Holwich with a Dame range three from 25 feet, and it's 16-15. The lead is a 10-0 run now. Janasek to Haley Evans. Now goes back over to Janasek, left wing inside from Madison Walker. Turnaround on the lane. Rim it off, no good. Rebound coming down to Schimmel. Corbett could take the lead here. They haven't had the lead since 2-1. Get it to Holwedge over the left wing. Now in the corner, three-pointer on the way, no good. Rebound Madison Walker. I believe her 7th rebound of the half. Haley Evans falls down. She was pushed down, but no call, but gets back up and does a great job of keeping her dribble while she was down. Janasek has it now. Goes inside for Madison Walker. Up off glass, rim it around and in. That's the toilet bowl shot. Round and finally drops down for Madison Walker. She's got 7 points. Lady Braves push the lead back to 3 at 18-15. Three-pointer on the way for Schimmel. Rimming off, no good. Rebound, Haley Evans.
Call it!
And we've got a foul. No, they're going to call it jump ball, but Haley Evans was hacked. She got bumped by Taylor Donahue. No, the officials didn't want to call the foul. They're going to call it jump ball, and possession arrow is going to favor Corbett. Lily Schimmel to inbound. Gets it up high, and it's stolen away by Alex Saunders. Ball loose on the floor. Tyler Rose picks it up. Off to Saunders. Up top. Saunders terminates her dribble. Needs some help. Finds Bigsby. Ahead to Haley Evans up top. Cross-court pass high to Tyler Rose. Inside for Madison Walker. Lou goes to her knees. Ball loose. Picks up, and we got a foul called against Corbett. No, it's going to be against the Lady Braves. That's incredible. That's incredible. What game are you watching? And Coach Nick Rizzo is letting him know about it. I can read lips. Coach Rizzo is saying, you're missing a good game, Stripes. Because he is. He's missing a good game. 5:14 to go. And they overruled it. There we go. The experienced official comes over and says, no. That's not it. This is what we got. And no.
They're giving the ball to Corbett down here.
They're just giving it the other end. Yeah. That's what they're doing. That's what he came in to say. Yeah, we're not going to go down there. I think that's what Nick Rizzo was lobbing about. It's like, why are you giving them the ball down there? So go left wing has now. Corbett has the ball. Left wing to Schimmel. Lily Schimmel. Cross-court pass to Alley. In the corner, the ball goes to Holwedge or Taylor Donahue, and she splashes it. Taylor Donahue. They can hit the three. We told you about it. Taylor Donahue with 10 points, and it evens things up at 18. Turnover, and no, we got a foul before the turnover, a reach-in foul called on Maddie Lanter. That's the 8th team foul against Corbett. First foul on Lanter. And as we said, Lady Braves are going to be shooting free throws. Haley Evans has a good one. Chance to put the Lady Braves right back in front, and does so. Second point of the night for Haley Evans. 19-18, 4:45 to go in the first half. Corbett has scored 13 points in the second quarter, and the Lady Braves have scored 3 points. The second free throw is no good. Full court pass This time the Lady Braves are ready for it. And there's a ball knocked out of bounds by Madison Walker. Great defense by Madison to get her hand in the passing lane that time. 4:37 to go before halftime. Banks 19, Corbett 18. Cardinals with the ball. They'll inbound it under their own basket. Get it in high, but ball's turnover. Tyler Rose comes up with it, going the other way for Banks, loses it, gets it back on high to Madison Walker. Has it now to Haley Evans to set up the offense in between the rings. Dribbling, brings it out, sets up the offense, runs the play, starts the motion. Waits Tyler Rose to come up top. She does so. Now they get to McKenna King, back to Evans. Stops the ball, Tyler Rose, and we got a turnover as Bill Schimmel, the coach for Corbett, animated down on the sidelines. He kind of came onto the court as he was making the traveling motion to the officials, working for a technical foul. Come back the other way. Corbett has the ball. That's Allie Schimmel. Thought about the three. Passes up. Back to Schimmel in the lane. Lay-in is good. Allie Schimmel with 4 points now. And Corbett takes their first lead since 2-1. They lead 20-19. Madison Walker has it. Tries to go inside for Saunders. It's a turnover in the lane. 3:44 to go. Corbett up 20-19. Back we come the other way. Holwedge, a long three. She can hit that. She hit one. Rebound, Madison Walker. I believe her 8th rebound of the first half. Haley Evans. Gonna good drive inside. Tries to looking to the left, and the ball didn't see Donahue in the passing lane. Donahue has it. Extended free throw line jumper is good. Taylor Donahue, and she's got 12 points to lead Corbett. 22-19. Corbett with our largest lead of the night. 22-19. Bigsby inside to Madison Walker. Goes inside, off glass and in. Madison Walker finally MW with 7 points. And the lead is just 1 now. 21 for the Braves. 22 for Corbett. Jocelyn Janisic working against Lanter. Taking that zone. A little long two, no good. Rebound to Haley Evans. Lady Braves have the ball back the other way. 2:40 and counting to go. Haley gets it into the front court. Needs some help. Off to Madison Bigsby. Right side to Madison Walker. Goes inside for Alex Saunders. Rejected and out of bounds. And it looked like that was off of off of Alex Saunders, but the officials say it was off of Corbett. Lady Braves get a break there as that ball was last touched by Alex. But Lady Braves are going to get it back. A break there. Jocelyn will inbound it, looking for somebody to get it into. Finds Bigsby, and she goes out of bounds, but she was forced out of bounds on the foul. Foul against Taylor Donahue, her 3rd foul. 10th team foul. I guess it will be the 9th. I thought it was on 9th before. I guess it was only the 9th, but the bigger thing is that's a 3rd team foul on Taylor Donahue, or 3rd personal foul on Taylor Donahue. So Madison Bigsby to the free throw line. For Banks with 2:28 to go. Lady Braves down 1, 21-22. Release, rotation, ribbon off, no good. Rebound coming down to Corbett. Full court pressure put on by the Lady Braves. Schimmel has it in front to Holwedge. 3-pointer on the way, and splash. Ella Holwedge. She's got 10 points now. 2 players in double-figure scoring. It's 25-21 Corbett. And we've got a traveling violation against Banks, a turnover. Don't have an official count on the turnovers, but that's got to be about double-digit turnovers for the Lady Braves now. 2:05 and counting to go. Corbett 25, Banks 21. Madison Walker getting set to check in for the Lady Braves. 3-pointer in the corner for Corbett, rimmed off, no good. Rebound coming down to Jocelyn Janisic, running that one down to get to the ball. Under 2 minutes to go in the first half. Lady Braves down 4, 21-25. Janisic to Tyler Rose, left wing. Tyler looking inside, now goes cross court to Madison Bigsby. Step back 3, right side, no good. Rebound, ripped down, and ball loose on the court, and Corbett comes up with it. Coming back the other way, 90 seconds to go before halftime. Schimmel gonna go inside. No, leaves it for her teammate in the right corner. It's no good. Rebound, Jocelyn Janisic. JJ has it in backcourt, needs some help, bounces it up to Madison Bigsby. Comes back the other way. Madison, little 3-on-2. Now out to Tyler Rose. Wide open three is ripped off, no good. Rebound tipped by Jocelyn Janicek coming over the back. She's going to get whistled for the foul. That's a good call that time. Easy call, actually, that time because Jocelyn did come over the back. 17 foul against the Braves. Clock stopped with 1:12. First foul on Jocelyn. Lady Braves down 4, 21-25. Couple of key components coming back into the game. Madison Walker in for Alex Saunders, and Haley Evans also back out there. Along with Jocelyn Janicek, Madison Bigsby, and McKenna King. Free throw is up and in for Schimmel. Lily Schimmel, that's her first point. 26-21, it's a 5-point deficit for the Lady Braves. Second free throw is good. Lady Braves 21, Corbett 27, down by 6 now. Coming back the other way. Inside for Madison Walker, put it off glass, no good. She gets her own rebound, ball still loose, and Madison Bigsby comes up with it. Off to McKenna King. Ball loose, picked up by Corbett, and they're going to lose it out of bounds with 53.2 seconds to go. And either way, that would be a turnover because the Corbett player had the ball on the ground, and she turned around with it, so that's a travel, obviously. But it goes out of bounds anyways. Haley Evans has it in between the rings up top. 48 seconds and counting. Left side, Janicek trying to go inside, and they get that nice pass shot to Madison Bigsby inside. Bigsby her first two. It's 23-27. There's a ball stolen away for a second by Evans, but Corbett gets it back. Lanter has it and stolen away again. Again, Corbett gets it back. How many lives do they have? Lanter off to Holwedge. In the corner it goes, right corner short. Rebound going to come down to the Lady Braves. Lost it. It was lost off of Lily Schimmel. So a turnover to the Lady Braves with 11.7 seconds to go before halftime. Banks down 4, 23-27. Madison Walker gets it inside to Bigsby. Back to Madison Walker. Haley Evans will get it now, bring it across the timeline. Off to Madison Bigsby, back to Madison Walker in between the rings, puts up a 25-footer. Bound Banks almost baked it in, but it came off the front of the iron, and we've reached halftime here at Banks High School. With the score, the Banks Lady Braves 23 and the Corbett Cardinals 27. We'll talk about how this all perspired and crunch some numbers after this. You're listening to Banks Lady Braves basketball, built by Jason Bond Remodeling. Back after this from Sarah Hesselman, Premier Property Group.
Same great smile, same great service, but a brand new location and a great new team. Sarah Hesselman Group is still proud to support Banks High School athletics, but has now joined the Premier Property Group real estate team with new offices located in Bethany. If you're thinking about buying or selling a home, contact the Sarah Hesselman Group, Sarah at sarahhesselman.com, or call 503-313-0748.
Yeah, Corbett was able to do some things defensively in the second quarter, playing the passing lanes. Banks played the way they wanted to play to come out to start the game with their pressure defense, going on that big run in the first quarter. But the way Corbett was able to play the passing lanes in the second quarter, and then finally got hot from outside with the And it wasn't the Schimmel sisters. They did a great job on the Schimmel sisters. A combined total of 6 points. It was Holweg and Donahue combining for 10 for Holweg and 12 for Donahue. 22 of the 27 points for Corbett coming from outside of the Schimmel sisters. We can only hope that the Schimmel sisters stay cold in the second half, because if they're able to catch fire like Donahue and Holweg, it's going to be a long night for Banks in the second half.
Yeah, just going to get some numbers here. McKenna King with 4 points. Madison Walker leading the way with 7 points and nearing a double-double here tonight, as she, as I counted, 8 rebounds in the first half. 7 points, 8 rebounds. Madison Walker doing a great job, and actually she would be in double-figure points right now. Kind of rushed some shots in the lane, as right now the fans being treated to something that this is why the Lady Braves are so good, is their youth basketball program, and the young Lady Braves out there on the court, the young girls basketball Braves, the next generation, if you will, is going through a little basketball camp
the
here.
Buddies.
I've actually seen this done before every year. Put them through the basketball court, the Banks Buddies, as Trevor mentioned there. But, yeah, Madison Walker's 7 points. Missed a lot of shots inside, but I'm not going to harp on that because she's been playing so well. And it's just, you know, like Trevor, like we talked about during the break, it's a lot of inside shots been missing, but it's like the Braves are rushing too much. I mean, this is the first time they played in front of a sold-out, packed crowd. A lot of the games have, you talked about them earlier tonight. They've been pretty, low-attended games, and so you get a filled gym, and it's a different atmosphere. It does play into the noise factor. Can play into. It can help you. It can also hurt you. And I think right now is the Lady Braves need to, and I'm sure Nick Rizzo is talking about this in the locker room, is they just need to settle down and just compose themselves, maintain their composure.
They're letting the moment become bigger than the game. And their composure kind of fell apart a little bit in the second quarter when early in the second quarter when Corbett went on that big run. Just a lot of bad passes. We're unable to score inside. And right now I think the way Madison Walker's played rebounding in the first quarter especially is been mainly what's kept Banks in the game. They've got to find ways to get her. She's got to knock down some of those layups and then get Alex Saunders back in transition again off some steals to try to create some fast break opportunities.
Well, and you mentioned it early on in the game, in the first quarter. The Braves need to get back to doing what was working, and that was getting the ball down low. Madison Walker using her size advantage. She's definitely got a good size advantage, and the Braves do have a size advantage. Corbett only has one 5'10" player, and they've got Madison Walker at 5'11" and Alex Saunders at 5'11", and they kind of use Alex Saunders more as a guard, but it would be nice to kind of see maybe if they switch that and had Madison Bigsby come out more as a guard and use Alex Saunders down low with Madison Walker. But then again, a lot of teams do use a high post, low post, and it works. Oregon State, for example, they have a high post, low post. A lot of teams do that. So but still you can they're using Alex Saunders maybe more outside, and a lot of times they don't even really have Alex on defense because they keep her down the court so they can use those full court lobs.
She's listed as a post with Madison Walker, both the tallest players on the team at 5'11", but she plays more like a combo post guard, especially with the way she handles the basketball and comes up with steals in transition.
LeBron James calls that a point forward. That's something that LeBron likes. He's listed as a small forward, but he plays point guard and power forward. But yeah, 4 minutes left to go before we get into the second half, and didn't get to we need to pay some bills and give some time for our partners here on this broadcast. So we're going to step aside and do a little business. We'll be back after this. You're listening to Banks Lady Braves Basketball, built by Jason Bonner Modeling.
Rankings are important numbers in determining Oregon high school playoffs. So are rankings when choosing a lender to help you with purchasing or refinancing your home. Our local community home loan expert, Christy Van Meter at Caliber Home Loans, is ready to help you win the day. Call Christy today for all of your home loan needs at 503-327-5302 or caliberhomeloans.com/kvanmeter. Christy Van Meter, NMLS number 1700271, state licensed in Oregon, an equal housing lender. All products are subject to credit and property approval.
Proudly serving our neighbors in Washington County since 1946, LaHaye's is your destination for locally made Letterman's jackets, custom embroidery for business apparel or a unique gift, and scouting uniforms and supplies. LaHaye's is on the corner of 3rd and Main in historic downtown Hillsboro. Open Wednesday through Friday, 10 to 6, Saturday, 10 to 4, and anytime online at lahayes.com or call us at 503-648-2341.
.2:15 left before we get the second half started, and I can't wait to see what adjustments Coach Nick Rizzo has made in the locker room. Very good coach is Nick Rizzo, and his team perfect coming into this game, 12-0. We knew this was going to be probably one of their toughest games, although they have played some tougher teams. They played Astoria at the Tillamook tournament during the holidays, and they beat the Cheesemakers 53-51. Trevor, we didn't talk about it in the pregame show, but I did want to mention, because these two teams have actually played some common opponents this season and have beaten a lot of the same opponents. Like actually when Banks beat Amity, that gave Amity their second loss. The two teams that beat Amity at that, I don't think Amity has lost since then. And the two teams that beat them was Corbett was first. Corbett won by 14, and then Banks beat them by 15. These two teams giving Amity just their first two losses. They also played the Dowls. Corbett just played the Dowls a couple of games ago and won by 16. Of course, we know that was the first game of the year for the Dowls. Second game for the Lady Braves. They won by 27 in that one. Also, they played a couple of two of the losses, and we talked about one of them. One of them was a 4A school. Two of the losses for Corbett, they lost to Sutherland, a longtime 3A power. They lost to Sutherland.
Cascade was the other.
I know. I'm getting to that point. They lost to Sutherland. Yeah, Sutherland handily won that one, and then they lost by double digits to at 4A Cascade down in Turner. I think they might have lost to Cascade last year in the playoffs as well.
Yeah, Sutherland and Cascade, I think, have won the last couple of state championships over the last 5 or 6 years. Maybe Philomath has gotten one, but it's been all Sutherland and Sutherland at 3A now, but Cascade, longtime 4A powerhouse too, with Haley.
Game's leading scorers, Taylor Donahue has 12 points for the Corbett Cardinals, but she also has 3 personal fouls. And Ella Holwedge with 10 points for Corbett, doing so, showing her range. She's got deep Dame range. Here we go. They're going to flip sides. Banks will go left to right as we view things, and they will get the ball first. Donahue has it back to Haley Evans, going to go towards the left side. Now looking to the right to Bigsby. Madison Bigsby in between the circles. Gives it off to Madison Walker, out high. Over to Haley Evans, a three-pointer, right corner. Goes, misses everything. And the rebound coming down to Corbett. Allie Schimmel has it back the other way. Leave it off in the corner for Lanter. That's no good. Rebound tipped out of bounds by Banks and saved by Corbett. Picked up by Corbett. Three-pointer, right corner is good. Splash. That's exactly what the Lady Braves did not want. And that's Taylor Donahue. And that is her 15th point of the night. It's a 7-point lead for Corbett now, 30-23. Madison Bigsby ahead to Janison, inside for Madison Walker, lost it, gets it back, throws up, got fouled, no call. Rebound tipped out of bounds by Corbett. It's Taylor Donahue getting her hand in there again. Taylor Donahue all over the place. We talked a lot about the Schimmels coming in, but we didn't mention anything about Taylor Donahue, and she's been the X factor in this game. Alex Saunders will inbound it for the Lady Braves to Madison Bigsby. Between the circles, Bigsby coming to the right, stops, goes to Walker, lost it, gets it back, and needs some help now. She has the ball, needs some help. Off to Madison Bigsby. No, she did not travel. She did a good job of keeping her position. Off to Walker, driving inside, no good. Rebound, Saunders, no good. Alex gets it back, and rebound comes down to the Corbett Cardinals. Ahead the other way, and this ball by Donahue just gets thrown into the cylinder, and that's a turnover for Corbett to the Lady Braves. 6:31 to go in the third quarter. Banks 23, Corbett 30. Just 3 points in the third quarter. That was a three. What else? By Corbett. 3 and done for Corbett. 3 and D. Bigsby has it. Needs help. Terminator dribble off to Janicek. She lost and she juggled it and lost it out of bounds, but it looks like it was tipped out of bounds by Schimmel, Lily Schimmel. So Banks will put it in play in front of their own bench. They do so to Haley Evans, right wing. To Janicek, right corner, inside to Saunders, drives baseline, has the ball knocked out of bounds from behind her. Looks like she just lost it. 6:08 to go, and turnover Banks. Another turnover. Turnover's kind of the bugaboo tonight for the Lady Braves. Come back the other way, Donahue has it, guarded by Janicek. Gonna drive inside on top now. Get it over to Lanter. Maddie Lanter in the corner, the ball goes for Corbett. Off to Donahue, right wing, way out high. Over to Holwedge, whip it to Lily Schimmel. Back on top to Allie Schimmel, and the ball knocked out of bounds off of the Lady Braves. Great job, great court awareness by Schimmel to knock that ball off of Madison Bigsby's knee pad so that Corbett could get out of trouble and save a possession. 5:38 to go now, third quarter, 7-point lead for Corbett. Get the ball deep inside now. On top it goes to Donahue. Three-pointer, rim it out. No good. Rebound to the Lady Braves. Here comes Haley Evans. Full head of steam. Stops to right wing. Now in between the circles. Going to go to the left side. Out to Janicek. Three-pointer, left corner. No good. It was short. Rebound, fought for. Tyler Rose wins it. Off to Janicek. Goes up. Fouled. No call. And the rebound coming down to Corbett. Ball stolen away in backcourt by Saunders. Loses it. Out of bounds. How there's no foul called there, I have no idea. There was a foul a couple of times down low, but it wasn't called. This time the officials deciding to swallow their whistles and let them play. As opposed to the boys' game, they didn't let them play. Here we go, Corbett back the other way. Left wing to Allie Schimmel, wearing the letter O. Tries to flip it behind her, and Tyler Rhodes is right there to steal it. Here come the Lady Braves. Need to take advantage of these turnovers. Get it off to Madison Walker. Going to drive inside. Scoop to the basket. No good. And rebound. And that was tipped by Madison Walker. Right idea, except for Trevor. She was out of bounds when she did that. Can't do that. It's just like in football. You can't go out of bounds to come back in and tip the ball. Although you can go out of bounds and come back in, but she was out of bounds to tip it. Can't save it out of bounds. So Corbett will have it back the other way. Schimmel to Donahue. Going to drive inside. Stopped by Walker. Pulls up. No good. Rebound Haley Evans. 4:31. We've only had 3 points in the third quarter. Tyler Rose. 2-on-1. Nice pass to Saunders, but lost it. Gets it back to Madison Walker. Stops. Goes up. And scores. Madison Walker finally gets the Lady Braves on the board here in the second half, and she's got 9 points, 30-25. Three-pointer, top of the key. It's short. Rebound coming down to Corbett. Another opportunity, and a foul called up front. I think they're going to get Tyler Rose, and Tyler Rose was set in cement. There's no way Tyler Rose fouled. She didn't even move with her body. Didn't even move with her body. That was a great fundamental defensive play. Nonetheless, Corbett will get the ball in play. They get it on top, in between the rings, to the right wing. Saunders working on there. Janisic out there, now back in the wing. Saunders following the ball. Travel, no call. With the pass in the corner for Schimmel. And that's a long 2 for Lily Schimmel. Just a 2. And it should be 32-25, but I did not see any arms raised for the officials. Nobody raised their arms. Normally they raise their arms up high. And here's a foul called on Schimmel. Corbett wanted a clean block, but it's not where the hand is, it's the body. That's something that a lot of people forget. They think, oh, that's a clean rejection. No, that's not that's only part of the equation. It's the body. They get him with the body, they move in. It's a body foul. And Jocelyn Janisic hits the free throw. Her first points. I think that's one of the most common misconceptions with a foul called. People think, oh, she got all ball. Yeah, she did, but got the body too. Jocelyn hits both free throws, and it is 32-27. I was right. It was a 2. I didn't think that was a 3. That was a long 2. 32-27. And a turnover. Looked like that was going to be a turnover looks like Corbett was going to keep the ball, but no, it's going to be a turnover to Banks. And a timeout called by Bill Schimmel. It's, I think, going to be a full timeout. And Maddie Lanter is explaining something to the official. I think she was asking the official how much they needed, how much they wanted to be paid for the coach. It is it's a full timeout called by Bill Schimmel. We'll step away at 2. 3:29 to go. Banks 27, Corbett 32. You're listening to Banks Lady Braves basketball, built by Jason Bonner Modeling. Back after this from Banks Post.
Banks Post newspaper is the official news provider of West Side's greatest hits. Listen hourly for West Side news from the Banks Post newsroom. Banks Post newspaper covers Banks, Manning, Buxton, Roy, and surrounding western Washington County communities. If you'd like more information on the Banks Post or want to pick up a copy, visit a local business today. You can also visit their website at bankspost.com or their Facebook page, Banks Post.
.329 to go in the third quarter. Banks is sitting on 27 points. That's what Corbett had at halftime. Corbett has 32, and we've only seen 9 points scored here in the third quarter, Trevor. 5-4 advantage for the Cardinals. Corbett breaks their huddle. They called the timeout. Set up the play here, and Banks coming back on the court. We'll see what adjustments Nick Rizzo has made out of his huddle. Banks 12-0 coming in. Corbett 11-2. Both of these teams are definitely going to be at the top of this division and in the state playoffs, no matter what happens tonight. Jocelyn Janisic has it inside to Madison. Saunders to Madison. Now Janisic has it, left corner, needs some help. Terminates a dribble off to Haley Evans. Left wing, going to drive inside, pull up 3. Is rim it off, no good. Rebound fought for by Bigsby, and she wins it, but they're going to call it jump ball, and that's a possession arrow that favors Corbett. Trevor, you're shaking your head.
Yeah, they've been calling ticky-tack fouls all night, and then when in a position where they can let them play, they call it jump ball in a position that could have been an easy basket for Madison Bigsby.
Under 3 to go, back the other way. Schimmel has it into the corner for Donahue. Comes up the other way, ball. I read that steal all the way by Janisic, but then Corbett gets it right back. Poked from behind by Alex Saunders, out of bounds. Great defense by Alex Saunders to come up and poke that ball from behind. 2:47 to go in the third quarter. Great game here at Banks High School tonight. Lily Schimmel inbounds the ball to her sister Allie. Back to Lily in the corner, up high to Holwedge. Now she's going to drive to the right side, pull up 3, right side, no good. Rebound, Bigsby to Haley Evans. Haley coming up to the left side, all the way to the front court. Leaves it for Madison Walker. Pulls up, elbow jumper, rim it off, no good. Rebound, Madison Bigsby. Go back up. She does. Off glass, no good. Rebound, Lily Schimmel. And here come the Cardinals back the other way. Holwedge has it, right side. working against Janicek. Great defender. Pull up in the lane for Lanter. It's no good. Rebound Madison Walker. That's about her 10th. Long full court pass to Saunders. Lost it off her hands. That pass was a little too strong by Haley Evans, and that's worked this season, Trevor. It's been a great play, but I don't know if you want to do that tonight.
No, not against Corbett. Their guards are too good.
Back the other way we come. Maddie Lanter has it worked and hounded by Jocelyn Janicek. Over to Holwedge. Goes inside for Allie Schimmel. Over to, now back on top. Now over to Schimmel, Lily Schimmel. Over to Holwedge, gonna go inside in the lane, scoop to the basket, no good. Rebound by Madison Bigsby. Got someone behind her, going full court. Madison going all the way, now stops. Haley Evans, right wing three, looked good, but no good. Rebound Saunders, back up, no good. Just basket didn't want it. And a rebound coming down to Corbett. Full court pass to Donahue, pulls up 19-footer, no good. Rebound Madison Walker. That's easily her 10th rebound now.
Double-double.
Well, not quite. She's got 9 points. Needs one more free throw. She would have a double-double. Saunders inside, bounce dribble, ribbon around and in. The toilet bowl. Alex Saunders has 7 points. 29-32. Ball almost thrown away by Madison Bigsby, and it's going to be a foul called. Great sportsmanship by Madison to help Maddie Lanter back up to her feet. As she came over to try and steal the ball, but her momentum carried her into Maddie Lanter and knocked the smaller Lanter down. But great sportsmanship by Madison Bigsby to stretch out her hand immediately and help her back up. Lily Schimmel gets an inbounds to her sister Allie. Now in the corner to Holwedge, three-pointer, missed everything. Rebound coming down to Haley Evans. Lost it for a second, gets it back, but now stops. Lets everybody go by. Good decision. Leaves it for Madison Bigsby. Three-pointer left wing, missed everything. Rebound to Alex Saunders. To McKenna King. In the lane, she traveled with the basketball. She tried to whip a pass. She knew it too. She tried to whip the pass to Haley Evans, but took an extra Euro step. Officials here not buying the Euro step, and so it's a turnover. 37 seconds to go in the third quarter. Nick Rizzo working the official. Santa Claus down there. Bald Santa Claus. Corbett has it. Donahue up top. Cross-court pass to Holwedge. Over to Abby Schimmel. Back to Donahue. Just playing a little keep-away catch now. Running some clock. Corbett won't be able to do this next year when they have a shot clock. Haley Evans has it. Madison Bigsby driving inside, pulls up in the lane. Got to get a shot off. And too much passing. Haley Evans has it. That's it into the third quarter. Did too much passing. It's almost like the Lady Braves were not aware of the clock. They're not good clock management. They had an opportunity to put up a shot and at least get an inch closer, but still down 3. So into the third quarter here, it's Banks 29 as they make a little bit of a run there at the end of the third quarter, and it's Corbett 32 back after this. You're listening to Banks Lady Braves basketball, powered by Jason Bond Remodeling. Back after this from LaHaye or Wana Credit Union.
Do you or someone you know own a business? As a local business ourselves, we know how important daily operations are, which is why we offer small dollar business loans for equipment, building upgrades, machinery, and more. The credit union even provides employee benefits for business members. Learn more at wanafcu.org or ask to speak with a commercial team member today. Again, to learn more, visit wanafcu.org.
Getting ready here at Banks High School. A good ball game tonight. Banks winning the third quarter that time, 6-5, but just not good clock management there at the end of the quarter, Trevor.
Yeah, too much passing, almost like they were afraid to shoot, and nearly a turnover at the end. I don't think Corbett would have had enough time to get a shot off, but I think this is going to come down to a one-possession game, and unfortunately, the Schimmel sisters, who the leading scorers for Corbett, it hasn't been them doing the damage. It's been Holwedge and Donahue, and anybody on this Corbett team can shoot. So
that's right. Yeah, it's a team full of shooters. Banks will get the ball to start the fourth quarter. Haley Evans out there along with Tyler Rose, Madison Walker, Jocelyn Janicek, and Madison Bigsby. And Tyler Rose has it, tries to bounce pass it inside, but the Lady Braves get it back, and now a foul is called, a pushing foul as Tyler Rose goes to the floor. And that is going to be on number 10 is who they say. That's Maddie Lanter.
I thought it was number 1, but which is Lily Schimmel.
Looks like they said 1, but they don't. Oh, well, they do have Lily Schimmel. It is number 1. It's Lily Schimmel's 4th foul. Haley Evans to inbound, gets it into Rose. Left side, stops, goes inside for Walker, back outside to Janicek. Haley Evans, right wing 3, that looks good, but rim it off no good. Rebound coming down to Corbett, up by 3 with 7:45 to go in the third quarter. Ball in the corner, pull up 19-footer by Donahue is no good, and rebound to Haley Evans. Banks doing a much better job on the defensive glass here in the second half. Rose has it. Right wing off to Haley Evans. Back over to Rose, right side. Tyler looking for Madison Walker, tries to go up, and she is fouled. Looked like the Corbett player did have all ball there, but again, got her with the body. Too much body that time. It's like, you know, fans, a lot of times they don't understand. It's like, oh, she blocked the ball, but no, that's not where the foul came. It's with the body.
And I'm really surprised they're giving Madison free throws here because she hadn't even started to put the ball up yet. She turned to face the basket, but didn't even go into her follow-through.
Yeah, I totally agree with that. I thought that they would give her the ball out, sideline out of bounds, but too late now. She's already put the ball in play, and she's got 10 points for her double-double. Second free throw is good. 11 points now, 11 points and 11 rebounds. 31-32, 7:21 and counting to go. Schimmel off to Holwedge, right wing. Split the defense and a foul called the other way on the drive that time. Maddie Lanter, beg your pardon, had the ball. And now we're going to go ball underneath the basket. 7:13 to go in the game. Banks 31, Corbett 32. Ball stolen for a second and loose on the floor, and we're going to get a foul called against Corbett again. And Bill Schimmel, he's got his hands on his head, and I think he's trying to keep himself quiet so he doesn't get a technical. And yeah, that's a 5th foul against Schimmel. And now we got, I think they reversed the call. The other official came over to the scores table and reversed the call. And now Nick Rizzo is yelling out some instructions to the officials. He's saying, no, it was going this way. I don't think these officials know what's going on because
calling a foul on 21 for Banks,
which is McKenna King. And now Nick Rizzo wants an explanation. He's at center court. He wants an explanation, and that's fair. Because they called it one way, and then all of a sudden they changed it. Trevor, there's a word that we had in our basketball meetings about situations like this. I can't use it on the air because the FCC wouldn't like it. But anyways, we'll put it in play. Stolen away by Madison Walker, and it's Banks' ball anyways. Turnabout, fair play. Haley Evans has it back the other way. Evans has it in the corner. Nice pass, nice speed to Saunders. Up and in, and the Lady Braves are back in front. Leading by 1. 33-32, under 7 to go. Corbett with the ball. Lanter has it. Hounded by Jocelyn Janicek. Still handed. Getting close to 5 seconds. Now they still have the right wing. Janicek putting the defense. A nice offensive charge taken by Walker, but the ball is up and in, and it's 34-33. Corbett has the lead back. Haley Evans back the other way. Going all the way. Leads up for Madison Walker. Goes up off glass. No good. Too hard, but a foul is called. Madison Walker back to the free throw line with 6:24 to go in the game. It's Banks 33, Corbett 34. 2 free throws coming up for Madison Walker, who has 11 points and 11 rebounds. Foul is called on Carly Hardy. Her first foul, 14th foul. First free throw coming up. It's around and off. She'll get one more free throw, 6:24 to go, but at this stage of the game, Bill Schonley said it best. You've got to make your free throws. But I can't say that because I'm not that good at free throws. Second free throw on the way. Off the front of the iron. And the ball, rebound comes down to Corbett. Up by 1, 6:20 to go in the game. Lanter has it. Leads for Holwich. Whip it over to Schimmel. Over to the hot shooter, but it's an air ball this time from Taylor Donahue. Banks comes back the other way. McKenna King to Saunders. Drives baseline, goes up, foul, no call. Gets her own rebound, no good again. Rebound comes down to Schimmel. That's Lily Schimmel off to Allie Schimmel. No look pass over to the right side to Holwich. Shot rejected by Haley Evans. Off to Schimmel, 3-pointer straight away. Ribbon off, no good. Rebound coming down to Lily Schimmel, to Allie Schimmel. And now a ball poked away by Haley Evans, a kick ball. That's a good call. And Corbett will put the ball back in play in front of their own bench. 5:38 to go. Corbett 34, Banks 33. Jordan Maller coming into the game for the first time for the Lady Braves, replacing Haley Evans. Some fresh legs in there, as Haley has been working real hard. And I think they want to talk to Haley a little bit for the stretch run. Instructions from the bench. 3-pointer in the corner. It's no good. Rebound to McKenna King. Needs some help. Needs that outlet. Finds Jordan Maller. Lost it. Gets it back. Finally, Jordan coming up, and she lost the ball. You can see that one coming. Taylor Donahue skipped it. Oh, she missed it. Rebound, Madison Walker. Ahead to Madison Bigsby. Bring it up, Madison. She'll do so. Coming up, stops at the elbow. Off to Jordan Maller. Maller, the sophomore.
Her knees
the junior. And here's Alex Saunders, goes up, and that ball was rejected. But again, a body foul, and that's going to be free throws. Corbett is getting a lot of rejections, but they're also not doing it cleanly because they're using the body. It's the body bump foul. And so it's sending Banks to the free throw line. Alex Saunders with 2 free throws with 5 minutes to go. Banks down 1. First free throw on the way. Front of the iron. Now they're missing free throws. They've been good this season, and now, as you called it, grimacing in pain, Jordan Maller comes out, and Haley Evans back in. Second free throw on the way for Saunders. Missed it long. Too hard off the back of the iron. Still down 1.
Turnover.
And it's going to be a turnover, a full court pass for Corbett, ill-advised. We've talked about that because we've seen it here. That's a dangerous pass, and it's tipped out of bounds by Lanter. Under 5 now to go, 4:55. Banks down 1. Haley Evans has it in backcourt, splits the defense, loses it. Coming down with it is Madison Bigsby. Bigsby in trouble, and she is pushed to the floor. That's a foul. Madison Bigsby. This should be sideline out of bounds here because neither team is in the bonus. Jocelyn Janicek checking into the game for Banks, replacing McKenna King. They will sideline inbounds. Alex Saunders will inbound in front of the Banks student section. Gets the ball from the official, slaps the ball, and gets it into Jocelyn Janicek. Has it on the left wing. Janicek gonna take a 3-pointer. It's short. Rebound at Lily Schimmel. Here comes Corbett up 1. Got numbers if they hurry, but Banks gets bound in time. Inside for Lily Schimmel, and a shot rejected, but got a piece of the arm that time. It was either Haley Evans or Madison Walker.
It's Haley.
And it's Haley Evans. The 6th team foul on Banks, 6 on Corbett as well. 3rd personal foul on Haley Evans. Allie Schimmel at the free throw line. There's the letter O. First free throw in the air. It's good. Actually, I think this game, Trevor, is going to come down to free throws. Which team makes the most, and that's been Corbett tonight. Second free throw on the way. to give Corbett a 3-point lead is good. 6 points for Allie Schimmel. 36-33. 4:28 to go in the game. Now there's that, nice wide open pass to Saunders, but another shot blocked from behind. And are they calling a foul?
Yep.
They're calling a foul. Now that time I actually agree. That one was a clean block and no body foul. That actually should have been a turnover, but they're calling a foul.
And that's 4 on Holwedge, who was their leading scorer in the first half.
Yep, 4 fouls, 7th team foul. Free throws for Saunders. That one is good. (36-34), 4:23 to go. Second free throw coming up for Saunders. Release, rotation, splash. 36-35, right back where we started. 1-point game, 4:20 to go in the game. Corbett has the ball the other way in the corner, going to drive inside, now kick it up top. Lanter to Schimmel. In the corner it goes to Schimmel. Cross-court pass, that's out of bounds. Turnover to Banks. A skip pass across court, another dangerous pass, and now I thought the official was racing over to the other side of the court. I thought he was going to overrule, change his mind. But ball tipped in backcourt. Haley Evans has it. Nice job to get it ahead to Janicek. Great job to save it by Haley Evans, and she has it back across the line to JJ. Jocelyn Janicek, left wing. Janicek now between the circles. Over to Bigsby, inside for Madison Walker. Ball stolen away. Braves get it back. Bigsby gonna go inside off the glass and in! Madison Bigsby! Gotta have it! 37-36, Banks by 1. 3:39. Allie Schimmel, free throw line jumper is no good. Rebound, Lily Schimmel goes up against Walker. Turnover to Saunders, all the way. Fast break, lay it off, glass it in! Count it! Alex Saunders, Lady Braves by 3. 39-36, 3:20 and counting to go. Allie Schimmel back the other way, hounded by Jocelyn Janicek, and a foul. No, timeout. Bill Schimmel can feel this game slipping away, and he wants to talk about it right now. Will he take a full timeout? We're waiting for that official call. From the official, it is going to be, we knew it was good. Yeah, it's a full timeout. 3:16 to go. Banks 39. Corbett 36. You're listening to Lady Braves basketball, built by Jason Bond Remodeling.
Visit Main Street Pizza in Banks, located next to Jim's Market, for the best pizza in Washington County. From loaded hot baked subs to a Main Street special pizza piled high, we will satisfy your pizza cravings. We've been serving and supporting the Banks community since 1986. Open daily at 11 a.m. Call ahead now to place your order at 503-324-5858 or follow us on Facebook to see our daily lunch specials. Mention this radio ad and receive $2 off any Main Street pizza.
To bring out the stars in tonight, everyone is here. Varsity football coach for Banks, Cole Linehan, checking this one out. 3:16 to go in the game. Banks Lady Braves leading at 39-36 on a 6-0 run right now. But Corbett has the ball. Lily Schimmel to inbound, gets it to her sister Allie, wearing the letter O up front. Off to Holwedge, left wing. Now stops, travel with the ball, no call. And ball tipped by Saunders, but Corbett gets it back. And stolen by Jocelyn Janicek. Haley Evans coming the other way. 3 minutes and counting to go. Madison Bigsby has it. Almost lost it. Saunders gets it back. Ball gets into the hands of Haley Evans. Over to Janicek. Left side, loses the ball. Still on the floor. Loose ball. Foul called. Now the officials will come together and talk about it and see what we got. We got a hold. He said 1-1, so that would be a hold against Corbett. Now they're not sure. Saying
Madison
15, holding on Madison. It's either 15 or 51, and nobody has a 51. Banks crowd not liking it. Second foul on Madison, 16th foul on the Lady Braves. Braves lead it by 3, 2:43 to go. Lily Schimmel going to try to split the defense. That didn't work. The Red Sea was not parted. Here we go, still has it out high. Saunders has it, and now, no, I thought we had a whistle. In the corner it goes to Lanter. On top to Holwedge, over to Schimmel, right side, lost the ball as she traveled, but then they called a foul. Wow, that was a late whistle because the travel came before the foul. Trevor emphatically wanting a travel. 2:19 to go in the game, 39-36. Corbett at the free throw line for a 1-and-1. Rim it out! Rebound, Madison Walker. Rebound number 12. Haley Evans brings it across. Yeah, time to redeem yourself with clock management here. You've got the lead. Just work the ball around. 2 minutes to go. Saunders has it in the corner. Back to Jocelyn Janasek.
Timeout.
And a timeout, good timeout. Nick Rizzo has great timeouts, and that's a 30-second timeout. We are going to leave it right here. Don't want to miss any action. Good timeout because there is 1:59, so basically under 2 minutes to go. Lady Braves still on a 6-0 run with a 3-point lead, 39-36. Trevor, this has been everything you'd ask for. You know, we talked about it. These two teams last met here in the playoffs, and this has been the same atmosphere as we saw last time.
Yeah, that was a late February game with a chance to go to the state tournament in March. It's early January, and it feels like feels like February or March tonight, as these two teams, I can almost guarantee, are going to see each other in Coos Bay or North Bend or Marshfield.
Yeah, you wore the green tie tonight, and that's, green for March. It does, you're right. It feels exactly like March, and outside it does too. I mean, it's 50 degrees outside and raining. It's crazy. It feels like March, definitely. Here we go. Alex Saunders will inbound to Bigsby. Haley Evans has it right at the Warrior logo, the Braves arrowhead. Not Warrior, but Braves arrowhead. Off to Madison Bigsby. She started this run with an inside move. Now has a right wing. Ball stolen away by Maddie Lanter. Here comes Corbett back the other way. They have it on the right wing. Off to Schimmel. Abby Schimmel, three-pointer, top of the key. Off the front of the arc, no good. Offensive rebound by Lily Schimmel, and she scores in the lane. Lily Schimmel, that's a big hoop for Corbett, and it trims the lead to 1 with 1:25 to go in the game. 39-38 Banks. Haley Evans has it, almost lost it, but controls it. Haley Evans looking wide open. Tyler Rose goes up, fouled as she goes up. Tyler Rose, 5'3", goes up against the trees. Puts it up just like they tell you to do, and got the foul. And that is the 5th foul called now on Ella Holwedge. The 5'7" junior guard, one of the 2 top scorers tonight for Corbett. That's huge for the Cardinals. Huge. Now, official over conferring with the official score. 39-38. Free throws coming up here for Tyler Rose, the senior. It's on the way. It's good. How big is that for her first points of the night to extend the lead to 2 for Banks? First point of the night for Tyler Rose. Second free throw on the way. Splash! Nothing but cord. 2 out of 2 for Tyler Rose. It's a 3-point game for Banks. Back the other way, left wing for Corbett. That's Ava Blanchard. Over in the corner it goes to Schimmel. Cross court to Lily Schimmel. Over to Schimmel. That's a 3-pointer for Allie Schimmel, and we are tied at 41. 9 points for Allie Schimmel. Haley Evans has it back the other way on the left wing. Ball control here. Madison Bigsby. Over to Tyler Rose. Dribbles into the corner. Now a timeout call by Nick Rizzo. 39.7 seconds to go in this game. Allie Schimmel hits a big 3-pointer just moments ago to tie this up. And we have got
It's full.
Madness here. It's a full timeout. We'll step aside. You're listening to Banks Lady Braves basketball presented by Jason Bond Remodeling. We'll be back after this timeout from Scoggins Creek Coffee.
Scoggins Creek Coffee is proud to offer delicious hot drinks and delectable breakfast items too. Visit their 2 locations in Gaston and Yamhill Carlton. Open 7 days a week, Mondays through Saturdays until 5 and Sundays until 3. Make sure to ask about their weekly specials and visit their Facebook page. Scoggins Creek Coffee, 503-985-3483.
Seven seconds left to go in this game. It has been a great game. What was the term I used when you asked me in the pregame show before the boys game? I said it was going to be a barn burner. It's been a barn burner tonight. Tied at 41 points here. 39.7 seconds to go. Lady Braves to inbound. Haley Evans will do so to Madison Walker. Has it out high right wing. Back to Evans, 35 seconds and counting. Evans over to Tyler Rose inside, lost it, turnover. Here comes Corbett. Now they have the ball with 28 seconds to go. Tied at 41. Stolen away by Haley Evans to Madison Walker. Just sit on that ball and play for one. Play for the last shot. You can do so. Even with a shot clock, can be turned off right now. Haley Evans has it.
Timeout.
And that's a timeout. Nick Rizzo. That's his third timeout of the half. And I believe that's probably just going to be a 30-second timeout. We'll wait for the official signal. It's a full timeout. So it gives us a chance to pay some bills here. We'll be back. It's 41-41, 13.2 to go. You're listening to Banks Lady Braves basketball. Back after this from Specialty Screen Printing.
Specialty Screen Printing in Yamhill offers your business the creativity and expertise to print your logo on a variety of items. Owners Ken and Linda Johnson have 40 years of experience on industrial parts and every type of material, including ceramic tile. Their fast service can have your project done in less than a week. Visit their website, specialtyscreenprinting.com, to see for yourself how they can help you boost your company's marketing and industrial screen printing needs. Call 971-998-9274 or visit their website, specialtyscreenprinting.com.
15.2 seconds left to go in this game. We are tied at 41. Game reset. 7 fouls for Banks, 18 fouls for Corbett. Possession arrow favors Corbett. Lady Braves to inbound it in front of their own bench. Saunders gets it in to Haley Evans, 11 seconds. Haley Evans in between the circles. Off to Madison Bigsby, over to Evans. They might be playing for overtime. Janicek, a 3, no, long pass.
It's
Up
good!
top. It's good!
It's good!
Madison Bigsby,
They won the
that
game!
is in! That's the game winner! The Banks Lady Braves are 13-0! And Corbett, redemption, 1! Corbett is going home a loser, 11-3. Banks wins it. 43-41. Somebody pinch me. I must be dreaming. What a game. Madison Bigsby started the run, and she hit the game winner, Trevor.
Wow, I missed who connected on the layup, but just a great finish and playoff-type atmosphere. Expect to see these teams again come March, and hopefully I'll be able to be there to help be a part of that broadcast in Marshfield and North Bend. But great sportsmanship, too, by both teams at the end of an incredible finish all the way around. Both coaches, both players slapping each other on the back for a great game. 2 great competitors, and expect to see both these teams in the Final 8 come March.
An exciting game throughout, and I mean, you couldn't script it any better. I mean, an exciting game throughout, and it comes down to a last-second shot. Great execution by the Lady Braves, pulling out that play that's worked for years and years. It looks like a three-point attempt. It's not a three-point attempt. It's a three-point pass They put it up. It's a pass, and the defense thinks it's a three-point shot. They think that they're going to go up a three, but it's a pass. And they get it's perfectly executed. And to Madison Bigsby, I just think that's pretty awesome. Bigsby was the one that started that key run in the fourth quarter and hit the game winner. Final score, Banks 43, Corbett 41. The Cardinals, they got the Lady Braves last year on this court in the playoffs, and it looked like they were going to do it again as they made a huge run in the second quarter. But the Lady Braves kept their composure. They, Nick Rizzo calling all the right plays, all the right adjustments, and really got this team in a position to get back into it. Got a little help. Both teams got a little help from the calls in this one, but it ended up being an exciting game, and it's won. And boy, I can't believe for these two teams, they are used to scoring high scoring. They're held under 50 points in this game. 43-41, but you couldn't ask for anything better.
Well, remember one of the things I said early on, it was going to come down to tempo. Banks was averaging probably about 50 to 60 points. Corbett with their shooters, that last game against Corbett had like 80, or against Warrenton had like 83 points. And we said if they could keep the Schimmel sisters down, which they did. I mean, Holwidge and Donahue got hot in the first half, but a great job defensively on the Schimmels. They got into foul trouble. We said the bench would be key, and Corbett used very little bench players tonight. I saw Blatchford and Hardy, I think were the only players to come in off the bench for Corbett, but just a great job defensively, and those the start to the game with the press and going on that early run. I think, in the end, it wound up not being the difference in the score, but 7-0 run, and then the 7-0 run to start the game, 16-5 in the first, in a 2-point game. I mean, give Corbett credit. Second and third quarter, they got hot, and even without the Schimmel sisters, but Banks was able to pick up the pressure defensively late in the third and early in the fourth, and that was the difference in the game, just being able to hold on to the basketball late. And that backdoor shot pass from Jocelyn to Madison, his time expired.
Thank you. I knew it was Madison who received it and got it in. I couldn't remember who put the shot up, but yeah, that's right. Jocelyn got it in there, took the shot, and which I called going for three, and then when I saw, because it looked like she was going for three at first, and then when I saw who was in there and how it was situated, I was like, I knew it was the play. And Madison Bigsby was right there. That was pretty much the same situation where she scored to start a little 6-0 run right there. So Madison Bigsby coming up huge, and I think it's easy to know who the Oregon Army National Guard hero of the game is here. Literally hero of the game. It's Madison Bigsby. What a game for Madison. I'm so happy for her. Really been it's great to see her get on the court more this season and be in the starting lineup. And starts the run in the fourth quarter, gets the game winner on a beautiful executed play. But, it would be remiss if Taylor, one outstanding player of the whole game is Taylor Donahue for Corbett. Taylor was just amazing. I mean, she and Ella Holwedge, both of them, they could not miss shots out there. This team is full. I think we talked about it in the pregame. I remember this team is full of three-point shooters. They made it tough on them. You're right. In the second quarter, Corbett outscored Banks 22-7. Not many teams have outscored Banks like that in the second quarter. And so Corbett did a really great job to get into. They were up 27-23 at halftime, but Banks outscored them 20-12 in the second half. 6-5 in the third. 20-14 in the second half. 6-5 in the third. 14-9 in the fourth quarter. And Banks reaches a Baker's dozen, 13-0 in overall, 2-0 in league play. Corbett 11-3 and 1-1 in league play. These two teams, today is January 6th. These two teams are going to see each other in just 20 short days, Trevor. They'll be at Corbett And we don't go to a lot of road games, but we know that's one game we pretty much are going to have to go to, because that one could be, the way this is setting up, the way this game was, that one could be for the league championship, or at least a share. We'd be able to share, because that's the huge thing about this game, is that now you're a game up, and so if Corbett were to win on their home court and both teams went out the rest of the way, which is highly possible, it would be a shared situation, and I'm not sure how the Coastal Range League would work with league ties, but usually that works as a seed game to determine your number 1 or 2 seed. Sometimes they do a coin flip, but I like the idea of the seed game.
In years past, it's been the Coapa League, but if 2 teams finish tied, they played a neutral site for the tiebreaker.
Right, for a seed game. Yeah, it's a seed game. It's a game that they're the co-champions, but they determine the seed by the seed game, which is what we saw last year with Astoria and Banks. But, wow. You know what? This game came down to a 2-point game. I really, in my gut coming into this game and seeing that, Banks had beat Astoria 53-51, I really thought that Banks, if this game was a close game, that Banks would win, because I thought that game with Astoria was going to prepare them for this.
And we said entering the fourth quarter that it was a 3-point game. We thought it was going to come down to a 1-possession game, possibly even free throws, and it came down to the final possession.
It did. And it was a great game to watch and call. Exciting. And, wow, yeah, definitely don't take anything away from Corbett. They're a very, very good basketball team. Definitely don't want to see that, they're a great basketball team, and it was just a fun atmosphere tonight, a tournament atmosphere to be sure.
Yeah, and I doubt Corbett drops in the rankings even with this loss tonight, because Banks hasn't lost all year, and Corbett, the way they played in the second and third quarter, had a great opportunity to win the game.
Well, like I said, I checked this morning and I saw they were fourth. I didn't check again this afternoon, but yesterday they were third, and I think if anything, this is just going to cement them right back into third. Giving credit to the team that they played with Banks. They're definitely not going to drop down to fifth in the 3A rankings. They'll either stay right there at number 4, but I think they'll likely be back up to third. It really depends on it's Amity who's in front of them, but Corbett beat Amity, and so did Banks. So Amity should be fourth. You could put Lakeview. The top gives us a little chance to talk about that. The top 5 is a very good top 5 in 3A girls basketball. A lot of greatness there. You've got Banks, you've got Sutherland, you've got Corbett, Amity, and Lakeview. The Lakeview Honkers from Southern Oregon. That's 5 great programs of great basketball. And but we got a long season before we're going to see Sutherland or Lakeview or anybody. But the Banks Lady Braves, they're going to be on the road a couple times next week. We got the schedule right here just to give you where they're going to be next. And Corbett also going to be on the road. They're at Amity on the 21st, and then they're going to be at
Neoconi and
looks like Newport, Amity, and then at that's right, I did see that they were going to have a non-conference game there at Newport after that. But it's for Banks, they're going to be hitting the road to Neoconi. That's in Rockaway Beach, and that'll be I think next Wednesday. And then at Rainier. So I don't know, we might be able to do that one. Rainier's in Columbia County, our friends up in Columbia County. But we'll have to see how that comes down. That is a Friday, but we'll see how that one shakes down. But Trevor, any final thoughts?
Just on a personal note for Madison Bigsby, my son, a longtime student at Banks High School, no longer attends school here, but him and Madison, longtime friends. I've known Madison through racing, through a number of years, races on the dirt track in Banks during the summers, and just a great competitor. Volleyball and basketball. Suffered a tough knee injury in an auto racing accident a couple of years ago, and her tenacity on the court in any sport she's a part of, auto racing, volleyball, basketball. She's a fighter in every sport of the word. Came back from a difficult knee injury in that car racing accident, and just happy for her to have her moment tonight with that game winner as the horn sounded.
And that game winner puts her up into, at least for us, it puts her up into a season high. Not sure what she did in the tournament, but puts her into double figures with 10 points tonight. 10 points for Madison Bigsby, a double-double for the other Madison Walker, with at least 13 points and 12 rebounds. Great to see from Madison Walker. Our final score again tonight, it was 43-41. Banks victorious. They go to 13-0 overall and 2-0 in the 3A Coastal Range League. And Corbett goes to 11-3 and 1-1. For Trevor Beard, I'm Jonathan Lee. Hope you have a great weekend, an amazing night. And remember, Romans 15:5.